Hi guys, welcome to the Rock Legacy YouTube channel. Today I'm with Michele Luppi, vocal on Beats on Divine. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you very much. My first question is how did it feel to return to the role of frontman in Beats on Divine after so many years, especially following your experience with Whitesnake?
Yeah, it felt like I was getting back to my root in a way because uh, Vision Divine was the first band that I released a full album back in 2004. So, uh, you know, all these years has passed, and when we talked about it, me and Olaf, we had a dinner and we start talking about it. I didn't decide right away, but I felt like, oh, it would be great to go back and sing lead those songs that I wrote with the band and all the energy that I felt I was missing over the last years because I was playing keyboards and backup singing with Whitesnake. I was doing this and that, and I'm very happy to be back.
Nice, nice.
Super back, super happy.
You mentioned you always felt there were unfinished matter with Beats on Divine. Could you elaborate on what you mean that by that?
Oh, well, I'll give you some like very unique news in a way. Uh, our forthcoming EP talks about this. All the lyrics of the new three songs we wrote are about the thing that we kind of got lost. There was some unfinished business, as you said, and when we here's the thing: I never had a fight with Olaf, even once. We never fought. So the reason why I left the band is because it wasn't the band that I joined in 5 years before. So a band is like a family, and then one leave, and then somebody else comes, and sometimes it doesn't work with the new people, and that's basically what happened back then. But since I joined, I really needed to have the trio, me, Olaf, and Oleg, that actually were the writing trio, because I kept in touch with them during the years. And every time they changed the singer, we talked about it. But I always said, you know what, this is not the right time. I'm still busy with Whitesnake. I need to do my own thing. I'm starting to become an engineer in my studio as a mastering engineer. I had so many things to do, so I wasn't ready to go back to fit those shoes. But now, when he called me and said, you know what, I was not, I didn't know what to do, like last year, because I had so many offers, but I wasn't happy with all of them. I say, you know what, it would be great to go back and be me and sing those songs that I wrote with the band.
Okay, okay. Are there any old Beats on Divine song that you approach differently now, or that
Oh,
you are most excited to perform live?
uh, okay. Here's the thing: when I talked with Olaf the first time,
Uh-huh.
I have to be honest, I didn't listen to those albums ever.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I never listen to what I record, because you work so hard on it and you get, oh, that's too much. Otherwise, when you sing that live, you're not spontaneous. So I went back, listened to the songs, and I had this in my head, like, oh, the perfect machine was the perfect. And I listened to that. Oh, there was a lot of things that I would change now. And 25th Hour had an issue with the production. I don't think that album sounds good, and I want to redo it in a way, because
Well,
all those songs, they deserve more. I was very pleased with those songs, and when I listened to the first one, Stream, it felt like it was me a long, long time ago. So it felt like it was weird. All these three albums have a different persona. So I was pleased with the amount of things that I did that I forgot. And I was, oh, maybe I need to see if I can still sing those songs. So we did one rehearse, and that was weird. I didn't know the lyrics, I didn't know anything. Lyrics that I shall actually record myself.
uh-huh.
All of a sudden, they all came without thinking about it. It's like they were stuck in my head somewhere, and all and oh, I know this song, and I was like listening to myself, and it was very funny.
And the plastic memory.
Yeah, just like The Exorcist, you know, the movie,
Uh-huh.
like I was possessed in a way
Yes.
by myself.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay. Um, your vocal style spans many registers. Uh, who were your biggest influences when you started singing?
Oh, very interesting question. I started singing when I was between 16 and 18 because I needed to record some demos of my songs and nobody wanted to sing them. So I went, oh, let's go to the studio and have some, I'll figure out what to do. And I really sucked, but I give it to you, those songs. But then, because I was a keyboard player, I was a piano player before.
Mhm.
So if I tell you my heroes, the three voices that actually helped me develop my style was my dad, my mom, and which they don't sing, but you know those their tone influenced me more than singers. And a guy called Claudio Capone. He was a guy that used to talk and explain documentaries. I just
Okay.
loved his voice. And when it was time to sing, I always tried to see what others did without copying them. I hate when you sound like someone else. I really do. I always try to sound myself, even if people don't. I don't care what people think. Since the very beginning, I need to develop my voice like it was an instrument. So I develop and develop skills and skills to the point that it took me years to get to know who I was.
Mhm.
That's why I released my first album with Vision Divine when I was 30.
Okay.
Because they asked me to release the album before, but I said no because I still suck. I needed to get better, you know. I needed to get at least. I needed to be happy about my voice. So when I listen to myself, of course, you can have some like David Coverdale and Eric Martin and Joy
Oh.
Tempest, and now I love Todd Rundgren. Is my superhero. But I never tried to sing like them.
Mhm.
I try to use my tone, and I know everybody says this, but I do it for real. I
Okay.
cheat when I play bass and keyboards. When I play bass and keyboards, I steal so much from so many people, from Greg Giuffria, from all the keyboard players, Jan Hammer,
Uh-huh.
all those keyboard players that I love. Vince
Yeah.
DiCola, you know.
Mm. Nice. Um, the lyrics of your songs in Beat and Divine often explore philosophical and existential themes. What inspired those narratives?
Well, I have to be honest. I was never the guy that actually came up with the idea of the concept, so
Uh-huh.
to speak. Olaf was the guy. So when we wrote the songs together, I would sing with fake lyrics, and
Okay.
sometimes my fake lyrics would stay in the lyrics, you know. And this was like the first and the second album, and then the third we kind of, because the first two albums we wrote with Oleg Smirnov, but 25th Hour is gonna be, it was just me and Olaf.
Okay.
So by the time we got to the third album, it was easier to work together because we knew how I sounded and how what he wanted as a concept.
Mhm.
The funny thing is that the three new songs, I wrote lyrics with Olaf because they're all about us. So the concept, it's about time, the time
Mhm.
we lost all these 8 years without each other, and how we tried to fix everything that was not good before, try to make it right. I mean, I think we've grown up as persons. So now we wrote three songs in a day. They came here,
Oh.
we spent the whole day together in the same room.
Mhm.
I don't like writing with people with sending files. I need to feel the energy of the people, and I need to talk and need to compare things right away. Not just, hey, just listen to this. This is not writing together. This is just
Yeah.
ex, giving files, and then you need to do it in the same place, and we
Mhm.
did it. That's how it. So the concept is going to be interesting this time.
Okay. What is your favorite song from the classic Luppi period of Beat and
Looking
Divine?
period.
Luppi period of Beat and Divine to play live, and why?
Uh, can't say. I can't say because I don't go for the song. I go for parts.
Okay.
Like I like some choruses. I love the some like the versions of the same. Um, I like the verse of voices, and of course I like the scream on the La Vita Fugge. And that's funny because that was a joke.
Okay. It's really.
And not many people know this. I Before I joined Vision Divine, I went to sing in a band called the Atroci, and they play metal in Italian, making fun of everything. They're
Uh-huh.
like so that kind of thing. So there was a big ending, and I didn't know what to do. So I said, just scream as long as you can. That was in the Le Atroci. So when I record La Vita Fugge, there was a long time in the end, a long thing in the end. I didn't know what to do. You know what? I'm gonna do just for fun. Yeah, and then whoa, that's great. I said, okay. So then we kept it. And then it became a featuring, in our thing. But I have different memories for different reasons. For example, "The Secret of Life" was the first song, but the very first song that I sang was "Colors of My World," because that's how I did the audition. Olaf gave me the song way before I was still touring with Umberto Tozzi as a keyboard player. I said, can you sing these songs? And I sang it. I felt, oh, this is great. I felt like it was Malmsteen kind of music, and I really love Malmsteen. And I was not into the power metal thing. I was more like a hard rock singer trying to sing louder and faster.
Okay.
So there's too many spots that I love, and I have to be honest. There's any song that I don't like.
Thanks.
I made sure that. I mean, how can you release a song if you don't like it?
It's true. It's true.
Otherwise, just do another one. You know.
Okay. As an Italian musician, how do you view the power and the progressive metal scene in Italy today, compared to a decade ago?
Oh, interesting. Well, to be honest, I was not very aware of what was going on over the last 15 years. When I joined Whitesnake, I changed my whole perspective of listening. And I started to listen to music again. For a few years, I didn't listen to music. I only played, I only teach, I only record and stuff, but I was fed with music. Can I tell you this? After 20 years that I rejoined this thing with the power metal, with the hard rock, I feel Vision Divine is special because it's related more to the songs and not to the image, and not to a style. I think people that comes to see us, they like the songs or they don't like the songs, but they do know the personality of the players and the songs. And I mean, we could play like dressed up as a Kiss or dressed up as a soccer player. It wouldn't change. I can dress however I want. I see many acts now that they care about the image, and I don't think it's. I wouldn't go for that. So I'm happy to be in a band that focused on music first, and then the rest is about being real and being who you are. So I don't have a fake name. I don't have a persona that I have to follow. It's easy to be myself. So I noticed that the persona of the players that were well known years ago. I mean, it's like people need to be entertained, and go to theater and do other things. I mean, music is a serious matter. So that's my point of view.
It's okay. It's okay. Aside from music, okay, what other hobbies or interests help you maintain balance and creativity?
Oh,
It's a link at the question, right? Yeah.
That's the first time somebody asked me. So I used to love tennis.
Okay.
But my back sucks, so I can't play anymore.
Oh.
And here's the thing: music is everything, but not just music. I really care about gear, about electronics. everything related to music itself, like tubes, old tubes. So I do a lot of research. I work on vocals, and I did like 3 years ago, I did like a speech for TEDx, where I was actually exposing my studies, because I really study the human brain and the ears and the way we perceive stuff in a musical way. So I use music to get to know life, basically.
And your TED is in YouTube?
Yes, if you put TEDx Michele Luppi, it's in Italian.
Okay.
And because there are certain things that I believe, like one of the most interesting is that we adapt so much, and the left brain and the right brain has a different way to approach sounds, and they have a different purpose. And I always feel like the left ear needs to hear what's going on in the room, and the right one inside yourself. So I thought it was broken in my head. Then I started doing studies and researches through my students and stuff. I say, there's a lot to know. And so I don't read philosophical books, but you get philosophical when you start doing things and dig deeper. So that's basically what I do. I don't have hobbies like I don't have time.
Okay. The Saturday, November 8th is the big date for power metal, where will we have Masterplan, Great Dagger, celebrating their 45th anniversary, the Chilean bands Inner Force and Steel Rage, and of course, Vision Divine. What can we expect from the set list they are going to prepare for us?
Of course, we're gonna play the songs of my albums.
Okay.
And there was a choice that I did before we actually go back and revisit the other stuff. We need to recreate a balance. Oleg Smirnov rejoined, so this is the same except for the drummer. This is the same band that I joined when I joined, and that's what I wanted. I'm only going to join if I can have people around that actually inspires me to go back to where we stopped and take it further with a different point of view. So they're going to spend, compared to 20 years ago, more dynamics, more punch, but in a musical way, more dynamics. So we're not going to play like as fast as we can and as high as we can. We try to balance that and make it more as a musical experience and not just a heavy metal one.
Okay. Thank you. See, it's amazing. Thank you, Michele. Finally, could you please leave an invitation to November 8th to the Teatro Cariola?
Teatro Cariola?
Yes, it's the concert. Cariola, sí. Cariola, sí.
Okay, so I want everybody to come to Teatro Cariola on November 8th in Santiago, Chile. I can't wait to be back.
Thanks.
Ciao.